Welcome to episode 4 of Tag Across Europe. For only the second time in 4 seasons of Tag, a runner has made it within one leg of their win location. 2 years ago, Adam made it one ferry ride from his destination of Borkum before getting caught. Now, Adam and Michelle are only 15 miles away from their win location, the Gornegrad Observatory in Zermatt. They're on the train to Zermatt now, which is connected to the observatory by a cog railway. The trouble for them is, due to a curse, they can't use their phones, so they don't know when the cog railway leaves, whether they can afford it, or where to board it. To make things more difficult, while Toby and I are nowhere close to them, the chaser team of Ben and Brian are hot on their tail, about to board the same route to Zermatt, just one train behind them. If they can catch up and tag them, they'll get to be the next runners. If not, Adam and Michelle will become the first team in tag history to reach their final location, winning the game immediately.
Now we go to Zermatt. We're this fucking close, Brian.
Here it is.
Oh, God. Adam and Michelle, stop. Please stop. I'm begging you, stop. Just for a second.
We gonna be out there? Oh my God.
Why are we stopped here? This is not a station.
It's just, the train's
My guess is
just
that we are
taking a
waiting
breath.
for a train to pass.
No.
I see, there we go. We were waiting for this train to pass.
Okay, more delays have appeared on the board.
Okay, so the
can't look at
delay
it. I
is
can't.
longer now. It's up to 6 minutes. Again, 6 minutes by itself, not a problem. Here's what we're looking at. Now it's at 7 minutes. So now we're at a 7-minute delay. 7 minutes is still okay. Again, it is a question of, we were at 5 before, now we're at 7.
Mm-hmm.
If it keeps going up, I start to get worried, because if we end up at like a 15-minute delay, then they're only 15 minutes behind us, and I don't know what the odds are that our connection is that short, you know what I mean? Again, they might not be behind us at all. I bet that they are in freaking France right now.
Toby, look. Look where we are. We're in St. Louis.
Wow. Where are we? In France?
Yeah, we're in
We're still in
We're in
France?
St. Louis, France. Look, I'm pretty confident at this point we're not making the catch. Ben and Brian, we don't know where they are.
If I get a text that just says catch, I'll be so elated.
Yeah.
So elated.
Oh, we're really starting to go up. Hopefully Adam and Michelle just get distracted by all of the natural beauty.
Yeah, hopefully they get a little bit too confident.
That's just like, maybe they're just like, you know what? We don't need to take the first.
I could see Adam taking more time than he needs to, just setting up a really nice shot somewhere. Which I love that about it.
Please, Adam, get the perfect shot.
That's so pretty.
Maybe we should be on this side,
Yeah.
where the view's better. We switch seats because there's more stuff on this side.
I think they certainly chose the most beautiful region.
It's true.
Look at these little houses. Is this a cog train where it's like, it takes 3 hours to get to the top because this thing is so
No, I don't think
vintage?
so.
Okay.
I don't think so. My guess is that, well, this is the other thing. We have to determine if it's longer than 53 minutes. Because if it's longer than 53 minutes, then we will have to do a challenge.
I mean, that seems like a long commute for an astronomer.
Sure,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
I agree with you.
Some of this stuff feels kind of perilous.
Could have used the grappling hook.
I know. I can't believe we got rid of the grappling
We could have,
hooks.
even if they got the cog railway, maybe we could have like climbed up the
I
mountain and caught up with
know.
them.
That was what the grappling hooks were for.
Like we're so close.
Yeah. Just right over like a couple stops behind them.
Like they're just ahead. Come on.
I mean, it's literally just going to be a question of, are they able to get on the cog railway straight away before we get there or not. And I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way of knowing.
So so camera, hello camera. So let's assume this. We get in at 11:24.
Mm-hmm.
They get in, I think, like 11:47-ish. If they are a half hour behind us, which we assume they are,
Okay.
is there a train up to the observatory between 11:24 and when they get in? Because I have no idea. I truly, I could see a world where it's like, oh yeah, the Cog Railway, it runs every 10 minutes. It's like a total freaking joke. No, it's no freaking problem at all. I can also see a world where it's like, oh, the Cog Railway? Yeah, it's every 90 minutes.
I'm literally imagining the Polar Express. Is what we're gonna be right.
I think that must be it. Right.
You see it? You see the cog?
See that line going up?
Over there.
Looks like they are just getting into Zermatt now. The only question is, are they still gonna be there when we get there in 20 minutes?
I sure hope so. I really want to see the look of their face.
Arriving at Zermatt Terminus Station, the Matterhorn-Gotthard Railway thanks you for traveling with us and wishes you a pleasant day.
This is truly where
This is where we find out.
if we're going to win the game or have done all of this for nothing. Zermatt,
That
hold on. Do you see that coming up? Gornagrat? Isn't that where we're going, Adam?
Gornagrat is where we're going, yeah.
What's this? A Gornagrat.
Does this turn into the Cog Railway? Maybe this
Is this
turns into the Cog
continuous?
Railway.
Okay, let's figure this out.
The train to Gornagrat is in 5 minutes. Coming down to the wire. If they don't get on this cog, then we'll get there before the next one.
This is going back to Visp. This is going back to Visp. Adam, it had a picture. What did that picture look like? It had like a
Yeah, I
unique
saw that.
icon like this.
Yeah, we just need to find a departure point. Gornagrat Railway.
Yes. Best view.
Gornagrat, okay. Yeah.
Here's a question, Brian. Is the train to Gornagrat on the Eurail Pass?
Oh. No. I doubt it.
The train to Gornagrat is not on the Eurail Pass, which means that
It's extra time.
extra time, have to get tickets in
Every,
person.
and hopefully there's a big line.
Could be.
This is our cog.
We need to find out how long the journey is also.
We just have to make sure there are tickets.
Journey time, 33 minutes. Okay, we can afford that.
Should we try to buy it How about I stay
Yeah.
in line?
Okay, yeah,
You
I'll
go
try
over
the
there?
ticket counter.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Oh my God. Adam, it's already boarded. Oh my God,
That was
Adam.
close.
Oh my God. If we had not hustled out of there,
No, I know.
if the delay had been 3 more
I know.
minutes.
If we had if the delay had even been 3 more minutes, probably wouldn't have made it. I think that's that, Michelle.
Heart rate's over 100 from that run.
I think that's
And that's why you train.
Michelle, I think that's that. Oh my gosh.
They figured it out. Yeah, they're on it.
Well, Brian, I think
That's such. Everything went perfectly for them. They literally got off the train and went straight to the next one.
that's TT.
Well, now I'm making it my life mission for Sam to come last.
Sam, you know how you were saying before that it's statistically unlikely we could ever lose?
Right.
Sometimes cataclysmically rare events do occur. One cataclysmically rare event is happening today. Either we lose or their train to the observatory falls off the tracks.
Well, yeah, but just delicately off, right?
Softly into the snow. Do you think it'll be cold?
A little bit.
Adam, I'm emotional.
Well, it's very beautiful.
It's so
It's a very
beautiful.
beautiful sight, and it's a very beautiful thing that we've achieved, which is winning. Something that we both love.
That is the Matterhorn.
And there's an awesome roller coaster inside of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be arriving at the Bornegrat in just a few minutes. Please have your tickets ready for the electronic turnstile.
It's kind of a nuts situation here at the Bornegrat Observatory. All right, Michelle, the observatory is up there.
That's our finish line. We gotta cross the cool
That's where we
bridge.
have to go.
Adam, this is like a lifetime experience. Should we run it?
Absolutely.
Always. One speed. The fastest. Okay, the air is very thin. Come on,
All
Adam.
right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Michelle, we have won season 15 of Jet Lag the Game.
Let's go.
That was, we did not need to run, but I think that vibes-wise, it was a great call.
Okay, so Adam and Michelle made it to their end location, meaning they have secured first place in this game of tag. But you're thinking, there's 30 minutes left in this episode, and it isn't even the finale. What's going on? Well, alongside the jet lag first of a team making it to their win location comes another jet lag first, a runner-up round. And while the rest of us make our way up to the Bornegrat Observatory, I'll explain how it will work. The remaining teams retain our current win areas and coin balances. However, Adam and Michelle's area becomes a neutral territory and they become free agents available to be drafted onto our teams. Even though it's not quite a catch because Ben and Brian reached Adam and Michelle first, they will start as the next runners and Toby and I get to draft first. Also, now that there will only be one team of chasers at a time instead of two, the freeze and cloak power-ups are gone. Other than that, the rules remain the same. You win by either making it to your final location or running out of time on day 3 with the runners in your win area. And just by the way, it's only midday on day 2, meaning we're only about halfway through our allotted game time. A lot can still happen, and trust us, quite a lot will. So let's get started.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start our run for second place.
All right, we have to draft.
Who's your player?
Yes, you guys get to pick.
Okay, we'll take Michelle.
Yeah.
Don't sound so sad about it.
All right.
No, we're actually very happy.
All right, we're going. Okay, we're going.
What are they doing? But why are they going in there?
Because they have to buy the tickets.
Oh, why didn't they just already do that?
Because it was...
Oh, we just bought round trips.
No, we really got to that. We really got to that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Listen, Adam, we're already enemies because we didn't get our group shot. We didn't get our group photo with the Matterhorn. We've been waiting here for 4 hours and I had this image of all of us getting a group photo together and then it just turned into chaos.
I didn't know it would be like this either. I thought we would all hang out for a minute.
We knew that when that handoff happened, we had to get right back on the train that they were on. Oh my gosh. Adam, welcome to the team.
I'm thrilled to be here on the team. Well, this was big.
This was big.
We needed to make this. I don't think we would have had any chance if we didn't make this.
Here's the deal, gents. We've got 19 hours of gameplay left. A whole lot to do.
It's just going to be a question of how we get to the German rail network, and if at any point we can sort of swerve them. Because the problem right now, as I can tell, is that like our path back is pretty linear. So we're going to want to get creative.
Bechdel test time. Woohoo!
It's great to have your energy added to the team, and I can already feel it's shifted us because Sam and I have been a little depressed all day.
No!
Well, I mean, you must understand why.
Of course.
We've just been sitting on train sad all day.
Yeah, let me tell you, my first enemy in this game was Adam and Ben. I told Adam, we're enemies to friends to enemies again. Game on.
Okay, well, we've been looking at routes. There's like 2 main routes into Germany, as far as we can tell. There's sort of going back the way that Adam and Michelle came, go straight to Basel, go up through there. The other way, though, is to go to Zurich and to go up from Zurich to like Stuttgart.
Which I like more, because I think it's a little bit more unexpected and away from their win region. So if we get tagged, it gives us more of a chance to tag them back.
I think Zurich makes sense then.
Do we have enough coins to get to Zurich?
We need 2,350 coins to get to Zurich.
That's perfectly doable.
We just need a little top up somewhere along the way.
And I think we have enough time to do a challenge.
We pull a card. Once we get down to Zermatt, we have 16 minutes before our next train. Hopefully we can knock it out. If not, we're gonna have to keep going and do it sometime later.
Yeah. Welcome back to Zermatt.
Welcome back.
Okay, so we have about 15 minutes before our train back to Visp. So I think let's find a spot and pull a card. Yeah. Okay, here, right here. All right. Brian, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah. Find the mystery object.
Find the mystery object. Amy is thinking of an object. Check Amy's hint about what the mystery object is. You may now position yourself anywhere you like. Then, reveal what the mystery object is. You have 5 minutes to find it. If you fail to find it, this card is automatically vetoed.
We have as long as we want to think about the
position.
hint.
You want to check the hint and then try and do it in...
Maybe somewhere else, maybe here, depending on what our goal
Yeah,
is.
let's look. Okay. Amy says, to me, this object is a lot like a hat, but it's not clothing. It just has a hat-like function among the objects it hangs out with.
Umbrella.
Maybe? Maybe? That's a pretty good guess. So here's the thing. There's a lot of shops here. There's a co-op, which is a grocery store, an outdoor store.
Yeah,
I think we should just do it.
Reveal object. Lampshade?
Okay, start the timer. 5 minutes. I mean, we don't have to buy a
lifestyle
lampshade.
over
We
here.
just have to find a lamp.
Hotel.
Wait, there's a tourist office right here.
Check that. There's a million hotels right next to us.
Yeah, let's go to a hotel.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna try to find a hotel. I think hotel is like get out of lampshade.
8 minutes.
You okay? Yes, sorry.
We're looking for a lamp for a scavenger hunt.
A lamp. Are there any lamps here? No. Okay, all good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
How long do we have left?
Like 3 minutes.
Okay, if we go down to
How do you get in?
That's a lampshade. That's a lampshade. That's a lampshade.
That's a lampshade.
Okay, cool. Hi, sorry.
For sure, right?
Thank you so much.
Sorry. Okay, we gotta get back to the train station.
Well done.
Good job, boys.
Good stuff. We can get to Zurich at least. Sam and Toby, the chase is on. Oh, and Michelle. Right. Michelle has joined your team. All right, we're free.
We're so back.
We're so back, and we're no longer enemies.
That's true. That's nice. They're only 1 hour ahead of us, which,
We can do this.
in the grand scheme of things, like, that's about the lowest head start a team could have. So I'm feeling decent, but they're going to be crafty. I kind of doubt they're just going to do the most intuitive route. I think they're going to try to find something tricky. And there's nothing more tantalizing to Adam in particular than getting both first place and second place at a game.
I'm already annoyed. And you know why? Because when they left, they were looking a little too excited. But
Yeah.
let's go.
Onward.
Goodbye, Matterhorns.
It was very nice up here.
We came empty-handed and left with a new teammate.
Good? Okay. Okay, here. Don't worry, there are no cars that can hit us here. Oh, here we go. Made it. Good stuff.
All right.
Good job. That was a little tight.
Just a little.
Just a tad. Just a smidge.
Well, we love a little drama.
Yeah. I think that train was a minute or two late. That's the thing about it's like every time with the Swiss Rail Network, they have such perfectly timed connections that it's always like stress.
Yeah. Okay. They should be getting into Visp
Yeah, pretty soon.
momentarily.
Yeah. So, I mean, we need to monitor when they leave to be able to, you know, cross-reference with the train departures and try to figure out which train they're on.
Yeah.
But doable.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Zermatt.
Bye.
Okay. Well, welcome to Visp. We're gonna make a quick transfer onto the train to Bern and just keep on trucking. That's the update from Team Ben Brian Adam. It's not really a portmanteau. Brendam. I got it. Okay, maybe it's 4. I mean, that goes to Bern.
Yeah.
Track 4.
Okay. It looks like they've taken the train to
Well, that's the Basel train, so they could get off at Bern, which I think is kind of likely. It would be a nice place to get off, and there's lots of connections onwards from there.
Seemingly they didn't do a challenge in this?
No, I don't think so.
Because that was like a 4 or 5 minute connection.
Here's what I know about them. At least when it was Ben and Brian, I know that they were really heart set on going rat mode or goblin mode and doing crazy stuff. And they've only finally got a chance to do that. So I expect maximum rat and goblins from them.
I agree.
But with that, if someone's in rat mode, the best strategy actually is to follow behind them directly, because a rat you can't catch by going in front.
Yes.
Only someone predictable you can catch by going in front.
True.
That's like a life lesson. I love it.
All right, we're so back. Yeah, we've looked at all of our options. We have sort of taken an excruciating look at Google Maps and Apple Maps and all of the maps, and we believe that we have a plan.
Yeah.
That we like.
Yeah, I like it.
We like it enough.
I think it's the best option we have, which isn't. We don't have a lot of good options because they can catch up with us so easily. So I think our strategy is to make it as difficult as possible. So tonight, pretty set, going to Zurich. Spend the night in Zurich, start early. Well, we're going to try to get through some challenges. We need coins. That's our main challenge. So we need a bunch of coins. And then if we can get from Zurich to Stuttgart and then go from Stuttgart to Nuremberg, and they can catch up with us probably in either of those locations, can't they?
Yeah.
If they figure out what we're doing.
They can't catch up with us unless we miss a train, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But if we at any point don't get the coins that we need, we're done so.
The first leg of that route, Zurich to Stuttgart, is kind of expensive, but we have a half hour tonight and a half hour tomorrow morning to earn some coins. I think we can probably pull it off.
We got 700 in like 3 minutes.
Right. We'll need to earn like, I think 1,400 in order to make that train tomorrow morning. If we don't make that train tomorrow morning, we're in big trouble because I think then we get stranded for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to get to Zurich and pull some cards and hope for the best, right?
Well, it's going to require a lot of luck.
A lot of luck.
Heart of the cards.
But everyone else has had a whole bunch of luck this season. Time for us to have a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Well, I believe we follow them.
Rat time. Watch out, rats. The exterminators are in town. And that's us.
Let me check our connection onward. All right, so on first glance, I don't love our train options because it seems like they had a really good connection towards Bern, whereas we would have to wait like 30 minutes. So that's not awesome.
Right.
It's at 6:31. It's 6:25.
Yes, and I actually think that this train might be rescheduled to get in at 6:35. Okay. It's showing delayed on Apple Maps.
Oh, but this is the station. Is it not? No, this is Wankdorf. Okay, so the train we want to take.
Okay, we are about to get in. Do you know what platform it's on?
Platform 8.
It's 6:30.
Train's at 6:31.
Yeah, unless it's too late. Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world if we miss it. We can get another one.
As long as we get to Zurich tonight, we're still gonna have an hour.
Yeah. So we're going to 8. We're going up it.
The one that's leaving? Okay. Yeah. Here. Okay. We'll have to take the train that leaves in half an hour, which means we'll lose our challenge time tonight. So, challenge now. Ryan?
Oh, I'll give us something good. Bury this treasure.
Bury this treasure. Bury this card under at least 3 inches of dirt or sand. Don't worry, it's biodegradable. Send the other team a picture of its exact location and its coordinates.
That's a good one.
Love that.
Under 3 inches of dirt.
Okay. I just need to find some dirt.
But they could dig it up. I guess it doesn't
halfway
matter.
there. Right on.
Maybe up here?
Let's go up there.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think like just under this bush is fine. Like right here. But we might need concrete or something.
Yeah, I do fear concrete.
Yeah, we need 3 inches.
I wish I had my grappling hook.
I'm gonna go look for softer dirt.
Okay.
Just in case I can find it. If you can find something.
We're in Visp. Welcome.
Visp!
So it's worth saying we lost a little bit based on,
This white.
yes, because they happen to have basically an instant transfer. So we're going from a 60 minutes, we're going from following 60 minutes behind to following 90 minutes behind, just based on train timetables. There's nothing we can do about that. We just have to, you know, accept it. Kind of how the jets lag, you know? But at the very least, they got to get out and burn probably in about an hour or so. So that's cool for us.
I'm nearly there. Can you focus on finding something to measure it with?
Yeah.
Just get me something to measure.
Okay, I'm working on it. I'm gonna do it with this stick, okay?
I'm like a dog with a fucking bone, bye. I'll dig a fucking hole. I think this is hitting 3 inches. This is more than 3. This is more than 3 inches. We have that. We're done.
Here we go.
Measure it, confirm.
That's way
Easily.
This is 3. That's definitely below 3, but it needs to be all the way down there. Yep.
And we have to take a picture and send it to them.
Okay, yeah. Picture, do we have to send coordinates?
Yeah. Yes, but we'll send them a Google pin.
Okay, I'm gonna put this stick in the market.
Yep.
Take a picture.
We just got some coordinates.
From Brian.
That must be the...
Bury.
Yeah.
Bury the card.
So how does that work?
Okay. They bury a card, and then if we pick it up, we get 1,000 points.
1,000 coins, but
they've just made 750. Is that correct?
It's a little annoying. That's really quick and easy coins. On the other hand, it's right outside of the station.
Don't we have to be runners when we pick it up or something weird, though?
Oh, yeah. We can't pick it up unless we're runners. There is a 7:02 to Zurich that would get in right before the rest period.
oh my god.
Where are you seeing that?
But if they took that, we would be an hour behind them in the morning.
Rather than 90 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, because if I were them, I would stay on the fastest route, knowing that we can take the fastest route. And the fastest route in the direction that is best for them is to Zurich. I mean, what we can hope right now is they have 15 minutes of that train. Hopefully they don't pull another challenge at risk of a veto and just kill that time to the train.
I don't think anyone's failed a challenge. You guys failing?
No, but here's why I don't think they're going to do it. If they fail it, they'll miss that train.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to risk?
This is the question. Do we want to pull another card? Because I don't know that we do, because if we have to veto it,
Then we're done.
it's something that forces a veto, then
Here's the thing. If we veto, we can't get on that train.
can't get on that
We have to go up a little bit, but then we're just right in front of them.
Right, I feel like it's the lower risk move to take this as a win.
Okay.
And to believe that we
Okay.
would get another set.
Okay. We still have another half an hour. Okay, let's get back to the station. We can technically pull a card tonight.
Yeah, we could pull a card last thing tonight.
Yeah, as soon as we get in. But let's just get to Zurich. Because most important thing is we make it to Zurich.
How to get out of here.
Yeah, they're gonna be here
Number one thing, if we
in
veto
a few
card
hours.
now, I don't really know that we can get out.
Let's go. Let's find that other train to Zurich. Port's there.
It's the one at 7:02 to Roman Shore.
Yeah, platform 2.
Roman Shore and platform 2.
Wait, I need to wash my hands. Is it? I think it's delayed.
Wait, is it f***ing delayed?
15 minutes.
That's gonna get us in too late. 15 minutes spotter?
I think that's what spotter means.
No. Okay. Wait.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's think
what do
this
we do
through.
then?
Well, we can go further up this line.
But I don't like going further up this
I don't like going further up this line either, but I don't think there's any other way.
But is there a train later that goes towards the same direction?
I mean, we can go further up this line and then go from there to Zurich, but we won't make it tonight.
We get part of the way to Zurich.
We need to get out of here.
We have to get out of here before, what time do they get here? They don't get here for an hour. So
As long as we get out of here in an hour, we're fine. But then, like, if we're right next to them in the morning, that just that. Our backup train got delayed. Our first train got delayed, and we were like, it's fine, we have a backup, and now our backup.
All right, on the train to Zurich. So they haven't left Bern yet, and the Zurich train was at 7:02.
What?
So maybe they're doing something else.
Do you think they got greedy and pulled another challenge and vetoed it?
No, I don't think so. Because
Yeah, I kind of doubt it.
they would have not stayed standing there like that.
Yeah, and also with most challenges, you can kind of choose when you veto it.
Which one did you think they were going to take? Did you say this one?
Yeah, IC81.
Yeah, that's delayed till 7:17.
Every minute that we stand here, things get.
I know.
Did we go to Geneva?
That's the wrong way.
I know, but
I think that it would be better to go north than to go to Geneva.
okay. We can go to Olsten.
Olsten. Can we look at that?
That leaves in 21 minutes from platform 9.
Okay.
And it gets us in before the rest period.
Okay. And then from Olten, is there a train in the morning that we could take from there to Zurich?
That gets in before the Stuttgart. We can get, no, it takes 50 minutes to get to Zurich.
50 minutes?
Yeah.
Because if we can't get out of Zurich, going where we need to go, then they'll catch us in Zurich.
Yeah.
Because I think Olten is not an efficient way to get to Zurich.
No, it's a waste.
I mean, all we can do is get to Olten.
All right, let's try to break down the problem. The one thing that we know is that we have to leave here before the end of the day.
Olten is our plan A right now.
Olten is plan A, but I don't like Olten because I think that means they just catch us in Olten.
Yeah.
But I agree that Olten right now is the best thing. Okay.
Fair, maybe?
Well, we just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So we're in Bern. Olten is there, it's on the way to Zurich, so I see that. Lucerne, there's just not a good, we get into Lucerne too then.
We can get into Brugg.
Brugg?
By 7:59.
We can get into Brugg then by 7:59.
Okay, what time's that train?
That's not bad. Can we get from
It's at 7:04.
Can we get from Brugg to
Zurich in the morning?
In the morning before 6:30? That's the question now.
We could get into Zurich at 6:24, but that train is at exactly 6 a.m.
Well, then we just have to position ourselves right at
on
the
the platform. Adam, we can get to Zurich tomorrow morning at 6:24, leaving from Brugg at 6 a.m.
But we won't have enough coins. We don't have enough coins right now. We have 10 minutes.
I think we get onto
challenge.
Can we and get onto the train?
Let's pull one.
Just pull one. I think we have to pull one to see. Maybe it's a person
I was looking for tissues. So I don't look like a crazy person.
Juice. Using any fruits or vegetables, create and drink half a cup of juice. The juice must be strained and fruits and vegetables must be acquired whole.
No way we can do that in 10 minutes. Let's go see if there's stuff, like maybe we could do
half a cup.
Let's see if we can buy some fruits really quick.
How much time do we have?
We have 10 minutes. I'm just saying maybe we could get some fruits, we could take from some.
Can we maybe get some? There's a co-op there. Can we maybe get some?
Yeah, we can get to a co-op.
I'm going to refresh it.
This is where I think they're ratting.
I don't think they would yet.
We think that they won't rat until they cross the line into their territory.
Or at least for a while, I think. I mean, we can monitor where their line goes.
The co-op is over there.
I said there was a co-op up here somewhere.
I know, but we have so little time.
I know.
We gotta look for it.
Let's get all of it.
Here we go. Let's go.
Careful. Steep.
That is great.
We got 9 oranges.
That's good. That's more than enough.
Here's our cup. So we just have to turn these into juice.
Yeah, but we can't be on a train, and we're only gonna have how many minutes?
I don't know. We just have to figure out if in that 1 minute we can get to the right platform.
Oh, right, because when we get there, we need to sprint to the right, but we don't know what platform's gonna be on tomorrow.
Sometimes it comes up early.
Okay, well, let's try to figure that out. Because you're right, if the train's at 6 a.m., we don't start until 6 a.m. We need to be at the platform at the end of the day so we can step on the train.
I am soaked and covered in dirt.
You did good, Brian. You did good.
Okay. Are we... Okay, the train was supposed to leave a minute ago, right?
It's supposed to leave 7:04.
What's our margin?
5 minutes.
I'm not trying to freak anybody out, but we're now at 2 minutes too late. So I'm switching us down to 3 minutes for our distance.
Because if we don't make it to Brugge, our chances of doing Zurich to Stuttgart
it's gone.
are gone.
Can we, guys, we're at 2.5 minutes. I think, can we start looking at what else we would do if Memphis is?
What can we do? I think we're stuck in Bolton. Well, what if we continue on to Pace?
But we can't get there.
We can't get there. We're even getting too late.
Okay, we're moving. Okay, well, the train is leaving 3 minutes late. We have a 5-minute transfer. That gives us a luxurious 2 minutes to get on the train to Brugge.
We just went and got oranges.
We've got
Like 3 minutes.
We've got 9 oranges.
We're professional athletes.
We're professional athletes, and we're the best at this. And once we'll get into Brugge 1 minute before the rest period, and we will have to board a train from Brugge the following morning with 0 minutes of marching. So that's the situation we're in.
Next episode, right now, available on Nebula. That's crazy. And also, the episode,
it's a banger.
It's a banger.
It's certified banger.
Certified banger. Certified banger. 100%.
Second half, the back half of the season with the second place round.
It's really fun.
Who certifies the bangers?
We do. We just certified it.
We just did.
Oh,
We just did, and you can watch it right now. You know what else? You can go listen to our after show podcast, The Layover, which we also put out on Nebula, exclusively to Nebula. We get into the behind the scenes, the nitty gritty of the strategy. We talk to our guests. This week we have on Michelle, and we're going to talk to her about owning our asses, which is a thing that she sort of just did.
Yeah.
But
you know what's a good way to make a marketing message work? Making people feel left out. So you are left out of 30 to 40,000 people each week who listen to the Layover podcast.
And they're all our best friends.
You know what else you're left out of? You're left out of Nebula's wonderful narrative offerings. That's what we're talking about.
But surely we haven't been involved in any of that.
Well, that's actually a lie, Sam. You're a liar who's just told a lie.
What?
Because we were involved. I was a PA on a narrative film project called The Dinner Plan. It's directed by Patrick Willems, our friend Patrick Willems. And I had never really worked on a film set before, and I wanted to get some experience, and Patrick was nice enough to let me come and be a PA on this shoot for this short film, The Dinner Plan. And it was really cool, and the short film is really great. And it also has like a crazy stacked cast. Like it has Zach Cherry from Severance on it, and it has John Hodgman, who like we have been huge fans of for years.
He's also famous for White Void.
Yeah, that's true, because he was the PC.
Those commercials are great.
Anyway, Nebula has a lot of other narrative projects. It's got Dracula's Ex-Girlfriend. It's got Identities. It's got Amy's Dead End Dream House. We are giving creators the opportunity to make longer form, higher budget fiction pieces. And, you know, I think that when you give creative people who have made it on YouTube an opportunity to make something with a little bit of a higher budget and more resources, they make some really cool and interesting stuff, and you could watch it on Nebula. And hey, why not watch it? Because it's a lot of fun.
Nebula.tv/jetlag.
That's the link. What does the link do, though?
It gets you 40% off.
Whoa! So why not go try it out?
That's $24 of value.
That's true. It's a $24 discount
Per year.
because then it's only $36
Looking at
for a
it,
year.
looking at it another way, is really like $800 of value.
Exactly.
If you stay
And
subscribed.
that's legally binding.
If you stay subscribed for 40 years,
which you should.
No,
you should.
You think that 24 times 40 is 800?
I think so.
It is not.
Nora, run
yes,
those
it
numbers.
is, roughly.
960.
That's pretty
Okay.
close. That's like round down to 800, basically.
Anyway, why not sign up? This is the end of the ad read.
Okay, love you. Bye.